Okay. Howdy, folks. AK here, back with, well, an old problematic associate, if you could even call it that, and that is Monster Hunter Wilds. Yes, we are back here once again in the playground of mediocrity that is Wilds, because Capcom put out another update, and I'm guessing it's the final one for Wilds, or at the very least base Wilds, until Master Rank expansion comes around, whenever that'll be. And yeah, there is really no new monster. What it is just another version of an old monster, and it is naturally the flagship, Arkveld. Yep, he got an Arch-Tempered too, which is none too surprising, to be honest. So, in a way, it technically kinda counts as a new monster. I personally don't, but since, Arch-Tempered Arkveld comes with likely his own new bag of tricks as well as a new armor set, I'm kind of obligated to go ahead and do it. Come on, Joey, get out of here. Had to let the cat out. One of them, anyway. So, a whole avalanche of event quests got dumped into the game. I highly doubt I'll be streaming any of them. I'm largely gonna keep focused to Arkveld. And Monster Hunter Stories 3 is also coming out. Will I play that? I don't know. Maybe. I don't personally feel I'm in any rush to get it, to be honest. I'll think about it. But I'm certainly not getting it on the Switch 2, because that console is dog shit. I refuse to give Nintendo my money for that one, after how much of a laughable downgrade it is compared to the original Switch. Okay. Apparently, they are mix and matching the previous festivals for the next couple of weeks.
Step right up.
Okay, bounties that I don't care about. Free and paid, they say. Which one's game? No idea. Nothing to claim. Nothing to claim.
Okay, see you later.
Okay. Okay, so just before I get into it, let me remind myself what Arkveld is weak against. That's Guardian, the one-time only version. So, I've overall hunted 12, captured 8. I'm assuming he's weak against Dragon. Yep. Not surprised. And since he's an Arch-Tempered monster, that means he can't be captured, right? He's gonna be put to death, if I remember correctly. So... Wyvern lovers. Old reliable Gormagawa. Honestly, I kind of just stopped with trying to fully level up the Arkveld Greatsword. I just didn't really care to. I really don't like the grind in this game. I really don't. I much prefer. I mean, on one hand, yes, it is in theory easier to unlock weapons in wilds than how it was in previous games, compared to World and Rise, most certainly. Although there were monsters that were easier to grind for than others, and others that were harder than those, like Nargacuga in Rise and in Generations Ultimate, and even in World. But basically every game I've ever seen him in, he's like one of the worst to grind for. Even Magnum Malo was a pain in the ass. Here, in theory, it's not as bad, but what then puts a kibosh on that is the freaking tickets. Because you gotta go hunt the tempered monsters. When, frankly, I don't want to. I just find them to be a chore. They look cooler than they were in World, but I'm just like, eh. Okay. I'm fully equipped with Gogmazios gear because it's like the best armor set in the game. And I've kind of been going back and forth with the with my outfits. I'm gonna go with the Quest Maiden medieval top that I currently have. I don't think there's going to be a cutscene for Arch-Tempered Arkveld. There never was one for any of the other monsters, so I don't expect it here. And there's no other new monster, unlike before. They seem to have stopped with Gogmazios. Which is both fine, because as far as the big endgame monsters go, you don't get any further than Gog. And then, of course, the forgotten about final boss that was Zoshia, because they rushed the game out. And it's also a pity because Gogmazios is also legitimately the only genuinely new monster that deserved to be a title update for later. Everything else was just leftovers that Capcom forgot to put in because they rushed the game out. And y'all know how much I've bitched about that. And I will forever hold that against them. And I sure as shit don't count the waste of time that is the Final Fantasy XIV crossover with the freaking Spider Droid. Which, by the way, I never beat the Savage version of Omega Planetes. Like, at all. What a worthless crossover that was. And I said before that I thought it was better than Behemoth. In a lot of ways, yes. But it's still skull-splittingly annoying. So goddamn annoying. Because he just keeps spamming his fire and snow and laser attacks. And the laser attack sucks because 9 times out of 10, I get blasted by it. I just can't get away. Not to mention the whole killing the clone, the robot clone of Nursilla. It's just a time waster. It is just a disgustingly annoying time waster. Okay, so looks like they added new versions of the previous event quests for the previous Arch-Tempered monsters. So, undoubtedly, I'm going to do those too, and oh my god, what are they doing here? What is this? Well, I'm gonna be doing it anyway, so whatever. So yeah, if I don't sound enthused, it's because, well, yeah, I'm not. I have to be frank, even despite everything, as much as I like some things about Monster Hunter Wilds, the game is just an unfeathered disappointment. It's so undercooked, it's ridiculous. Honestly, I don't care how many updates and event quests they added to it. The reward loop is just not great, regardless of how you spin it. Copy-pasted armors, left and right, none of the alpha beta variety of the previous games. On top of the fact that even though the weapons certainly aren't copy-pasted as much anymore, there's still a hugely pitifully small amounts of variety. Like, if you remember Toby Gadachi, he had basically, 2 unique weapons to him and nothing else. Everything else was just copy-paste. Well, here, it's like, yeah, the copy-pasting is not as bad, but it's still small amount, all the same. In fact, some weapons I question why they even exist anyway, like the paralysis greatsword that you gotta hunt Lalabarina for. Well, fuck the copy paste sword. Just make a Lalabarina greatsword then. In that case, it just makes no sense to me. So who do I want coming with me? Unless, Kai. I like Kai and Griffin. Griffin because great sword, massive damage. Kai because of healing buffs. Unless, more or less the same reason I like Olivia. Night Mist is the edgy boy. Nadia is the new heavy bowgun user. You know what? I'll give Nadia a go.
I'm counting on you.
Before I do anything, I hope Master Rank will finally adjust shit that is wrong with Wilds, but I'm honestly not gonna hold my breath. Because I thought they would fix many of the problems World had with the copy-paste weapons and other stuff, but instead they just doubled down on that when they went and gave Glavenus that embarrassment that was the copy-paste greatsword. And yet the Palico is the one whose Glavenus sword remained unmolested. And then they added more to the Annoyance with that whole redoing of the gameplay with the tenderizing and the clutch claw, which took away a lot of the already good gameplay variety in World and made it into basically a game of repeat the same tactic regardless of what you did over and over again. So I hated that. I still love World. I have fond memories over it, but I have to be frank, the more updates and the more shit they changed, as opposed to, instead of fixing what actually did need to be changed, I found, this is an unpopular opinion, but I personally find that Iceborne and the updates leading to it, frankly, downgraded World. I know, this is not an opinion many will share with me, but I have to be perfectly honest in my assessment. And then you have Wilds, which downgraded everything, took away the reward loop way more in the level that Rise did. Yeah, Monster Hunter Rise, that was when the red flags really started happening, and they basically went and doubled tripled down on the flaws of that one. So, Carver, Insurance, Lucky. What does Lucky do? Sometimes. Definitely not Capture, because I'm pretty sure Arch-Tempered is Slay. Unless I'm forgetting. You know what? I'll go with Lucky just in case. I love how she has no sleeves and yet the freaking bow gun is still on her arm. What is it? Surgically grafted onto her or something? Hell. Anyway. I enjoyed parts of the game, but there's just so many things wrong with it that I never found much reason to play it nearly as much as I did World.
What kind of monster are we after this time?
Honestly, I think I may have played Rise more than I played Wilds. I mean, Rise had its own fair share of downgraded shit too, from the one armor sets to the lack of the character being in most of the cutscenes. That was part of the reason why I kept replaying World. All the times my character showed up and I'd be like, oh, well, how does she look in this armor set? In that situation? Whereas here, it's just like, okay, you may have fixed one or two things, but you screwed up everything else. So it's just like, I can't really win. It's like they've had all the tools to make Monster Hunter literally the perfect world. It's like they keep finding ways to not do that when it's so freaking easy. So it's just frustrating. Okay. But since he's Arch-Tempered, I am not going to go at it solo. I refuse. I do not want the net, you stupid-ass game. Hello, Arkveld. We meet again for the umpteenth time. Well, okay, Hunt, so I can capture him. And they changed the theme. Oh, shit. Ugh. Well, I'm dead. Immediately. Because, God forbid, I actually, you know,
Right? Take a second to restock your supplies before heading.
not get murdered. Well, that was a waste of a voucher. Gogmasio's armor, best in the game. Nope, never mind. Die immediately. You know, when I said I wish the game was harder, this was not what I meant. I do not find instant death challenging. Never did. Never have. I hated it in previous games. I don't like it here either, regardless. theme is nice. I should probably put the mending mantle on. Uh-oh, be angry. Very angry. Heave! I keep missing the weak point. Missed again. I can never get the freaking weak point. Trying to get Arkveld's weak point has always been so freaking annoying because you can barely get it. I really also hate how the mending mantle just stops right even though it says it's still good, and yet nothing happens. I don't know what they did, but they changed something about the formula. Pick up the ball, you idiot. There's a trap there.
Better back off for now.
I love how he just walks right over the pitfall trap. Like, come on.
I'll be able to see it no matter where it is.
Ugh. I will admit, the theme is pretty nice. I think I might actually like it more than the main one. Are you joking? Come on, man. I didn't even have a chance to get out of the way. You know, this would be so much easier if I had Insect Glaive. But the Insect Glaive sucks in Wilds now, so why even bother? Might as well just go with everything else. Yeah, honestly, as cool as focus mode is in some weapons, I hate how they basically brute forced it into the controls. Because now you have to basically claw grip your hands to death just to be able to use the thing appropriately. Because in trying to fit in focus mode into the controls, how you were able to effectively use the glaive is now unmanageable. It's awful. On top of the fact that the damage output is a joke. Everything just bounces off everything now. What? Guardian form?
Is Arkveld manifesting guardian powers?
Yep, he is. So they did that, did he? Are you joking? Come on, man. I can't do anything. Capcom always does this with Monster Hunter, at least with the more recent games. Oh, you want hard? Oh, we're not going to make it hard. We're going to make it cheap. Can't do anything. That's where I feared they were going to do that. They made the game way too easy compared to previous entries. Then when people say it's way too easy, where's the difficulty? Like I did, well, they did what I feared they would. They took the lazy way out. Don't make the monster actually difficult and challenging to fight, no. Just give him instant death powers that you can't do anything against. I hate this stupid shit. They do it every freaking time. It's so lazy. Lazy and annoying. And see, you can't do anything, because look at this. He bathes the whole area in explosion powers that kill you in one hit. Where is the fun in that? It isn't fun, it's just tedious.
Jason, yeah? Good to go.
It's just nonsensical. Artificial difficulty nonsense. In every sense of the word. Oh, and another thing I hate. You're stuck with the ghillie mantle, meaning you can't get rid of it. So if I wanted to have, say, a rocksteady mantle to go along with the mending mantle, oh, I can't do that. Okay, drop a boulder on his candy ass.
Don't get set flying.
Trying to light up the crystals. Why am I not hitting any of it? of them. And I can't get out of the way because he cornered me. I can't do anything because he corners me, and I can't move. Ugh. Fucking stupid. That is also something I hate in Space Marine 2 as well. You get cornered, they start punching and shanking you, and your character just stands there going, can't move, can't do anything. Can't do anything, completely helpless. Well, choose a different hunter. I'll go with Olivia. She's usually reliable.
Quest accepted.
Okay, so Guardian Arkveld form. More annoying explosion powers, which suck the fun out of it. Great. Wonderful. Just what I wanted. Oh yeah, the Gog Mazios armor? Yeah, I take back what I said. It didn't do anything. Cookie, meal, carver, capture. Again, why is she sleeveless with the freaking bolter on her left arm? It makes no freaking sense. Okay. Try again. Now that I know what I'm in for.
What monster are we after this time? This will be a dangerous one, but I know you'll manage.
I am absolutely dreading the time trial version of this. It was somewhat manageable with Ray Dow and Jin Dahad. Definitely was not manageable with Oof Duna, because Oof Duna is just so damn tanky. And New Udra, yeah, definitely was not manageable with him either, because he just bathes the whole arena in lava. Arch-Tempered, well, basically the same problem. He just cakes the area with his chain tentacle things, with explosions. And because he flails them around at odd angles, and I still have trouble reading him, by the way, because of that, it's like,
Here it is.
it's a pain in the ass trying to read him.
Well, guess I'll head home with you then.
Give me your tail, bitch. See what I mean when I say I can barely read him with those chains? I think I'm doing better this time. Sort of.
Absorbed our elemental attack.
Don't let it hit you.
Uh-oh, he's roiding up. Indeed.
Looks like it absorbed the elemental effect.
He doesn't seem to stop when he does his double chain strike there like he normally would. He recovers faster. Not a move I can exploit as much anymore. Oh shit. Worst part. The worst part. That is annoying. Those Wilk attacks. Oh, how I loathe them. Shit. I walked right into it. I walked right into it. Get away, get away, get away. Ah. I am doing way better now that I know what I'm doing and I'm not just reacting. Okay, what the hell? Cheap explosion. I got out of there just in time. away, get away, get away, get away, get away! Hey. Get rid of that dragon element. Give me your tail. Damn it. Okay. I'm doing better. I'm doing way better. I know far, far better what I'm in for, unlike last time. I like to think I'm usually a quick learner, but sometimes even I get stumped. And even when I know what to do, well, you get shit like a Latchon where it doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't dare hunt Arkveld alone, tempered, or in this case, Arc-tempered. It's just, why bother? It's just asking for pointless punishment at that point. I'm trying to hit the damn thing, but it won't do it. Okay. Can he get under there? Nope. Come on. Nope, missed, because of course. Son of a bitch. Are you joking? Come on. Got him, finally. Trying to shoot the crystals. Why isn't it working? Thank you. Can't do anything, because I'm slower than a sloth. As usual.
Are you okay?
And my mantle has been completely wasted.
Absorbing elements. Arkveld is showing its true power.
Can I chop off his tail at the very least?
Looking sharp.
Got it. Finally. I feel good. Now for his head.
It can regenerate just like a guardian?
Ew.
I know you can dodge this.
Can I get him in the bugs? Whoa. It stops regenerating, so I might as well get rid of it and let it charge. Come on. Can I get him in the bugs? Nope, couldn't get him in the bugs. He decided to keep fighting over there. I really hate the fucking light lock-on in this game. It's so annoying. It's like, stop focusing on the damn monster. I know, he's right there. I can see it. I can't aim at anything without it always getting in the way. That's one of the worst changes they made to Wilds. The fact that every time the game will just choose when it wants to just focus on them inconveniently on something else. When I'm like, I know. Let me fucking attack where I want to attack or where I want to go. Stop forcing me into a direction I don't want. Ugh. My guy on Twitter, I'm friends. I'm an associate. I like over there. Kevin, King of Zeros. He's just like, yeah, the camera's like one of the worst changes they made to it. How you have to fight with it to get it to stop focusing directly on whatever it is it wants you to do. And I'm like, yeah, I'm well aware. Let me hit the monster where I want to hit it. Or something else. course I get knocked away and I can't get up in time.
We go all in.
I'd like to, but I can't. Because the game does not fucking let me. Every time. Another thing, I swear, I hope I am crazy and I'm just imagining it, but I swear to God, you are way slower in Wilds than you were in any other previous Monster Hunter game. I'm probably imagining it, but that's what I feel. That's what it feels like. Just so it gives the Sacred something to do. I swear, I definitely feel the game is slower than previous ones. Get up, you fool! Again, I cannot do shit because he keeps spamming crap all over the place. Ugh. I hate this shit so much.
I have no doubt in your skills, Hunter.
Yeah.
Can't move, can't get away, can't do nothing. Just explosions everywhere. I hate that they do this. I mean, it was a problem in World and even also, but it became worse with Rise and onwards. And Rise, it was like with the Apex monsters, they'd be like for example, the Arzuros, he'd be not making everything vibrate and you can't do anything. Here, it's like there's explosions all over the place, like more than a Michael Bay movie, and you can't do anything. It's stupid with the spider droid. It was barely tolerable with God Mazios, and it's annoying here too. Just let me fucking fight the monster, damn it!
Make sure you're prepared.
No, we gotta cake the whole area in Michael Bay explosions because we want to show off how pretty the game looks. Fuck your physics and lighting. Just let me play the goddamn game. And you know Capcom is, of course, going to double down on this for Master Rank because they are that lazy when it comes to difficulty. Challenge? What challenge? Just cake the area in Hollywood explosions instead of actually, you know, making the fight reasonable. Ugh. And going after the tail didn't really give me anything, so what was even the point? I might as well just hit wherever, I guess. Oh, come on. What do they want? Yes, yes, give me the stupid-ass bounty. little barbecue chips to lighten the mood, I guess. I really hate that attack that he does, where he comes swooping with the chains. Yeah, no shit. Fuck the tail, just go full frontal and exploit the weaknesses. Because there's really no point. I mean, I'll hit it if it's in my way, but I'm not gonna go after it. And I'm dead. Again. Because, of course.
I'm glad you're all right. Don't worry, you'll get them next time. We've received additional supply items. Take a look.
I really hate when the game does that. I'm trying to do a downward thrust, not a whatever the fuck that is. It's a freaking boulder. Boulder. I wanted to roll it down there, you stupid fucking retarded game. I didn't want to do that either. No shit, game. I'm well aware. Finally, it goes into a trap. Okay.
I placed a trap.
Break his head, break his head, break his head. Ah. I missed it. Trying to move, but I can't because the bird is so freaking slow. Ugh. Again, can't do anything because my character gets stunned and just refuses to move. I also hate how I can't tell how many lives I have. That's another thing that annoys me about this game. I cannot tell. See, doesn't show here, doesn't show in the map menu. Like, what do I even have left? Sometimes I can't even tell. I hate that tail. I really freaking hate that tail. I can't fucking do anything because he keeps spamming that move all the freaking time. Son of a... You know what? Fuck you. Fuck you. This is not fucking worth it. No, I don't want that. I don't want the photo, you stupid-ass fucking game. Ugh. I'm getting so fucking damn frustrated. You see what I mean? It's like, that's not fun. Stop cheapening out by having the monster take the arena in explosions. It's not fun. It never has been fun. It wasn't fun in World, and it wasn't fun in Rise either. Get rid of this. Ugh. I knew they were going to take the wrong lessons. I knew they were. I hoped they wouldn't, but nope. This is Monster Hunter Wilds, after all, where opposite lesson is what is done instead. Wait, it says 70 minutes. Does the meal... I never understood this. Does the meal still stay in effect even after you've lost completely, or does it reset? I honestly don't know. That's another problem I've had with Wilds. It's like, the game is caked in so many menus that you're never going to want to read all of them. And even when they tell you something, it's like, okay... how much of this actually applies to what limit?
Make sure you're prepared.
Because I honestly couldn't tell you.
I'm all fired up.
I also love how they made such a big deal over wounding mechanics. But then you get to this and it's like, oh, never mind, it meant nothing. Because you keep hitting them harder and harder, trying to get them to bust their head open, and it's like, nope. Not happening. Much like the pack mechanics that they kept bitching about in all the pre-release material. It meant nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. Alpha monsters? Oh yeah, sounds cool until you realize it's just one. Wounding mechanics? Oh yeah, wound for days on the easy monsters, but for the hard ones, oh no, forget about it. Pretend it doesn't exist. Fuck you. Piece of shit. Why do I bother? Why do I fucking bother? I hate this game.
Quest accepted.
Why do I even bloody bother?
Everything?
I'm gonna read something. You know, I miss Nergigante. I much prefer fighting Nergigante. The more I've played and fought against Arkveld, the less I like him. I like his shtick, I just don't like fighting him. Between his tail to those chain attacks that are so freaking hard to read and get away from, it's just... Ugh. I've honestly just gotten sour on him. I just don't find him that fun. Like, I didn't mind him originally, but over time, it's just like, what's the big deal? Like, his tail attack is annoying, his tentacles are annoying. I just don't find him that fun to fight. I like the ideas behind him, what with being an extinct monster and all, but it's just like, like this shit. Like, I hate this ridiculous nuke fest that Capcom repeatedly keeps abusing with every new game. They've been doing this since freaking World, and I hate it. Can't get away. That's why I hate fighting him. Once again, I cannot do anything because my character doesn't fucking move. I swear I'm utterly convinced that in order to make the sacred usable, they gimped the movements of the hunter. It's like I can't even move her at all half the time. It's like I'd be nudging, you know, go, move, forward, left, away, anything. She just stands there. Like, I can't get out of the way. And by the time I finally do start to get away, nope, denied because explosion. Cheap explosion. You know, if I can't beat Arkveld on stream, I'm just going to do it on my own time and then upload the footage accordingly. Because this is ridiculous. Again, I can't do shit at all. I try to get away, I get punished instead. You know, if there was ever a reason I could say as to why I would not recommend Monster Hunter to people, it's because of shit like that. I love this franchise, but there are just some things Capcom just stubbornly refuses to move away from. and that's one of them.
Yes.
It's the same problem I have with the Neo games and why I utterly refuse to touch them ever again. Like, I liked Neo 1 and 2. I enjoyed my time with them, but do I want to play them again? No.
Available right now.
Because there's just too much bullshit. I just don't have... I do not find fun in dying over and over again to cheap, bad designed gameplay like this.
I'm counting
I
on
don't.
you.
The only people who like dying over and over again to one-hit kill explosions are tryhards. I thought games were supposed to be fun, not painful struggle sessions. Like, there's challenge, and then there's just... what the fuck? So I'm kind of in the mindset of Synthetic Man now, where I'm just like, yeah, this was fine at one point, now it's just stupid.
What kind of monster are we after this time?
How long have I been going? An hour. It's already been an hour and a half. Ugh. Well, I will attempt another half hour, and if I still can't do it, then I'm quitting. And I'll just fight Arch-Tempered Arkveld on my own time and upload the victory round if and when I get around to it. Because I'm utterly bored now. I mean, I was already bored with this game already, but now I'm just like, why am I torturing myself like this? What is even the point? And you know Capcom is going to double down on it because Sugimoto is a fucking retard. An utter tryhard moron. Ever since he started I don't know how long he's been involved with the franchise, but I swear, ever since the updates to World, I feel he's honestly made the games worse. Because every single cockamamie new weird shit they do all seems to start with him.
That's our target.
My stream was behind for some reason, so I had to like... Wouldn't it be funny if I ended up having an easier time doing this solo? Wouldn't that be something? Nope. Never mind.
Don't get shaken off.
Fine, Kale, it is. Oh shit, he's angry. I've killed like over a dozen of his species at this point. I hate that tail. I hate that tail. I really fucking hate that tail. I can never get that weak point on time, because it always goes away. Like that. See? I can never react to it on time. It just shows up for a split second and then it's gone. I don't know why, but I'm doing weirdly good against him just by myself. Maybe it's because I'm just so pissed off that I'm just hitting him.
I'll just hop off. Something came off the monster. We've got more company. Look out! Leave this to me.
Push! Hey! That a wound? Give me your face. Give me your face. Give me your face. I don't know how, but I'm shockingly doing well, despite being alone and unsupported, except for my cat.
Take a look.
I want the bug, the honey game. Thank you. Uh-oh. Super Saiyan mode. Get out of there. Find a great white bastard. Ah, shit. Finally got me. No, wait, he didn't. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Get away, get away, get away. You ugly. Get away from me. Ah! One wrong turn and he got me. Fuck. And that was a very, very easy to make mistake, too. Like, I meant to get away, but instead I ended up right into him, and that sucks. Sucks so much. I am amazingly doing way better than I was previously, which is shocking considering I have no backup. I wonder if the reason is because I'm not surrounded by so many other players, and by players I mean the NPCs, Arkveld is not flailing all over the place, whacking at everything that moves. It's just me, and so he doesn't have to go all the way out like he would normally. Which I guess is a blessing in disguise, I suppose. Although I still do not like his Wilk attacks. I keep going into the freaking explosions and I can't get away. It's fucking annoying. Get up, you idiot. Ugh, of course. Every time. Ugh. And I really hate how I cannot tell how many lives I have. I want to say it's 2, but... Does it tell me? No, it does not. Experiment overview. No. Detailed map full screen. No. How do you freaking tell how many lives you have? It doesn't tell you anymore like it used to in previous games. It's so freaking annoying. They've bogged this game down in so many menus you cannot tell where anything is. I miss the menus from Monster Hunter World. I know. Odd thing for me to say, but I feel like I could actually find where everything was in that game. Now they've streamlined everything else to an insufferable degree, but they've bogged all the menus down in the process, all over the place in the process. Yeah, on the flip side, and now I don't know where anything is anymore. It's so annoying. Oh, now he moves to a new area, even though he killed me. Great. Wasted 2 lives for nothing. Ugh. This game annoys me sometimes.
Thanks for the lift.
Of course, I missed the weak point. Ugh. Can't get away from the goddamn freaking explosions. They get me every time. So awful. Did I just break his head? I did. I couldn't do that previously. Oh, I got a cat in here that wants to go out and I can't do it. Ugh. Pause quickly. Hey, Monty, you're trying to go out too? Okay, go on. Go on. Go on, you. Go on, you three-legged panther, you. Ugh.
Heal wounds just like a guardian.
Again with the freaking chain. Freaking. Get up, you fool. I don't know what to do. I keep doing everything I can to thrash him around, and he keeps killing me with those goddamn tentacles and the explosions. And I'm too fucking slow to get away from any of it. And I cannot tell how many lives I have because the game does not allow me to know. Which is so stupid. Yeah, it doesn't tell me at all. I don't know where and I don't know how, and I don't know what to tell you. Come on, get over here, you freak. Get away.
Heels inbound. Let's cleanse that status.
Did he heal the wound? No. Nope. Is it there? I can't tell. Oh, it's gone.
Heels inbound.
Come on, Rathalos, help me out here, buddy.
Look out!
Any more rocks to drop on him? No. Just the one. Got the tail. Explosions and annoying as all hell explosions aside, I actually think he's easier just by myself. I mean, other than the deaths, of course. And I know why. It's because he's not flailing all over the place, trying to kill multiple things at once. Other than me, of course. Oh, come on, really? Ugh. Well, I don't know what else to do. Well, I think it's better off trying to kill him by myself because he's not flailing all over the place and I can actually break him apart. But beyond that, I'm just like, ugh. I am tempted to go again, but I really don't want to be honest. I'll go. I said 6, but I'll try one more. And if I still can't do it, then record it and upload it to YouTube separately it'll be.
Hey.
I beat it. You beat it this try. Hopefully, a legendary B-man. Hopefully, but
Support you to the best of
I
my
doubt
ability.
it.
Good luck.
I shockingly did better this time without the NPCs, which is honestly surprised me because I hate fighting Arch-Tempereds by myself. But for some reason, Arch-Tempered Arkveld ended up being easier just me because, well, the difficulty for him doesn't scale to it. On top of the fact that he's not flailing around hitting everything and anything. So, in a weird way, I had an easier time getting at him. But I can't say I've enjoyed the fight too much. It's just too many. The cheap explosions spamming all over the place. It's just, ugh. I don't like that. I have not liked that ever since World started abusing it with the later update monsters
I'll put any materials
and
I find
Iceborne
into your feed
and
pouch.
Rise. Rise was very bad at it to an insufferable degree. Ugh. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Get away, get away, get away! Ugh, I hate when he does that. I hate the explosive trails. They're so freaking annoying. Oh. And so is the camera. And I'm dead. He's tough, but you personally like the fight.
You okay? Nothing broken?
Yeah, I know. A lot of people like him. Me,
They're in your secrets pouch.
I'm kind of like meh.
I'm glad you're all right.
Like, I like his shtick, and I like his overall getup. I just don't like how he abuses explosions. And those chain attacks are always weird to read because of how they're angled. So it's like, it's just, it makes me just wish it makes me just miss Nergigante more than anything, because Nergigante was straightforward. No weird gimmicks. Just a giant spiky ball of rage. Oh shit, he looks angry. Hold it. Hold it. Sorry, had to talk to my dad for a moment regarding dinner. Yeah, Nerd was very fun. Played World a lot. World's still my favorite Monster Hunter game. Yeah, I played World so many times because there was always something to do there. Whereas Wilds, honestly, say I've only played like a fraction of it of the time because they completely gimped the reward a level. I still complain about it, and I still do. It's the whole, you know how alpha and beta armors had a certain difference between them visually? Well, yeah, they basically, well, they did what Rise did, where they gimped it down to one, but then they go ahead and make it alpha beta anyway, but they don't even bother to make an actual different looking armor. They just copy pasted the alpha, and it's like, why bother? You might as well just go for the beta anyway.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Like, I was so looking forward to doing like a mishmash of alpha and beta Gormagawa armor because I loved how the gunner suits looked, but you couldn't wear them because, well, they were class locked. World solved that problem, and then what does Rise? And then what does Rise do? Takes the second armor away, And okay, beta's back in wild. Will I be able to do it this time? No, just copy-pasted the same armor. No difference. And I'm dead. And no, I do not give a shit about the gender barrier being lifted. They still put out betas there. They might as well have gone ahead and put the different armor there, but nope. They didn't do that either. So what was the point of even having alpha betas in this game in the first place? And as usual, I cannot tell how many lives I have, because the menus are ass. Really, the only thing that ruined World for me was the copy-paste weapons, which, of course, they didn't really fix. They just carried the problem onto the armors here. And I hated how increasingly they fiddled with the giant monster battles, where you had to play like a game of Russian roulette with the explosions. It was just like, why? Behemoth honestly ruined the formula for me in a lot of them, and it didn't actually get fun until Rise, funny enough, with Geismagorn and Elatrion. Not Elatrion. Amatsu. Amatsu was what I wished Elatrion was. And then Iceborne kind of torched the formula again with the forced tenderizing and clutch claw, which meant it didn't really matter how you played the game, you still had to use that stupid-ass mechanic. It's like whacking a monster into a wall is fun the first couple of times, but then after that it just becomes like, okay, this is just required tedium after a while. And I never forgave them for what they did to Glavenus's greatsword, and I never will. And the fact that they never fixed that, honestly, just makes it even worse. It's like they knew it was a problem in Base World, and they doubled down on it anyway.
Time to go on the offensive.
Come on, badass, get in the trap. Thank you. Okay, I finally found the faint counter. I just have to press L1. Ugh. Okay, it didn't stun him, but I did damage him. Ugh. I hate the explosions, I hate the explosions, I hate the explosions. Good lord.
Fierce as a cat.
And I'm dead. Ugh. Because I cannot fucking move. Again.
Let's take a quick break.
Yeah, a dinner break.
Goes a long way.
Again, I hate the explosion trails. Why was this necessary? It's just so freaking annoying, man. Like, you can't do anything. Missed again. I can never get the weak point, because it always goes away when I try to get it. The Wilk form that I hate so much that I can't get away from. Wow, a new area for once. Ugh. Missed the paratoad. I wanted the dragon. I wanted the sleep toad, you stupid ass game. Ugh. I hate the targeting in this game. Freaking thank you. Ugh.
My lives are flashing before me here.
Tell me about it. Ugh. Weren't there bees anywhere that I could knock onto him? Nope, not here. Shock trap. Mine. Mine. Can I lure him into the crystals? Oh god, I hope he's close to death. Arkveld gem, that's nice. Hopefully that's a good omen. Because that would be nice. Nope, Mending Mantle is still not charged yet.
On my way there.
Come on, baby, where's that skull? Where is that skull? Should be close to death, but Arc Tempered Arc has a lot more health than other Arc Tempereds. I don't doubt it. Oh, come on. Really? One little ninny hit and that's all it took. Ugh. Son of a bitch. Well, I gave it my best shot multiple times and I still end up getting fumbled by cheap nonsense. Fucking wonderful. Well, I'm done. I'm tired and I'm fed up. Well, thank you, B-Man, for trying to keep me motivated, but I'm done. I'm spent. My battery's dead. I have better things to do right now, like cooking chimichurri for dinner. So I'm just gonna do like what I've done with every other ridiculously stupid monster that pisses me off, and that is go at it on my own time, and then if and when I beat him, I will upload the footage of the fight onto YouTube separately, and then add it into the playthrough like so. Where's the frickin' honey? That was probably my best run, I will say, but I'm still not happy about it. Where is the frickin' honey? Frickin', there it is. Well, I got as far as I could, but I was just not able to get him. And quite frankly, I am just done.
Of course. Come back anytime.
I highly doubt I unlocked anything relating to the armor set here, but I'll take a look. Nope, doesn't look like I did. Nope, don't think I did. Yeah, because it's... Yeah, because it's the ticket. It only shows up like it only shows off the regular parts until you get the ticket. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know what the male one looks like, but I don't know what the female one is. But then again, outside of maybe the male version of the armor, depending on whether or not I do a male character, which I may or may not, I don't know. I mean, basically, I'm not the biggest fan of the female version of Arkveld's armor. I mean, I like parts of it, but what I don't like about it is I'm not a fan of the two Viking shield things on the chest, like Thor. It's like, if those were gone, I would like it a little more. And I'm also not a fan of the, how on some of the other versions of the armor, especially in the female, those weird braids coming off the side. Like, to me, those just look stupid. Like, they don't make any practical sense to me, but whatever. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the male one looks fine. Let me see. I can't remember what it looks like. That's the Guardian. Yeah, the male one is fine. I like the helmet. I know on the male version, from what I've seen, there's like a big gash going across it. So I can only assume similar theme is going to go for the female, but I don't know. Well, I tried. I gave it a 2.5 hour attempt, but it was just not good enough because I got fumbled by Tom and Jerry level slapstick, which I don't know if that's better or worse than just getting spammed by explosions. So, Arkveld, Arch-Tempered, I like his new music theme. I think it's cooler than the old one. But, I don't know. Like, I mildly liked the normal one for his gimmicks and overall theme. Well, I say gimmicks, but, I mean, the whole extinct wyvern with weird tendrils and shit. But what I didn't like about him there, and it's worse here, is all the explosions he chains together, no pun intended. And it's even worse here where he just sprays them all over the place and you just can't get away from them. And then he corners you and you're basically doomed. And that was where I screwed up. I wanted to get at his left limb because I thought that was closer, and it was, but I ended up cornering myself, and as a consequence, he hit me, and that was it. So that was partially my own fault. But outside of that, explosions, too many, way too fucking many, and I'm, of course, still not the biggest fan of his tendril attacks, where half the time you can't even read them. It's like a Black Myth Wukong boss fight where there's so much shit happening you can't tell what's going on. And I've said it already a million times, but Capcom cake having bosses cake arenas in unavoidable explosions is just not fun or challenging. It's just nonsensical. I get it, he's arch-tempered, he's supposed to be hard, but I don't know. It's just, I never really thought ever since World, I never thought that adding more explosions made the bosses funner, or better, or cooler. It's just a light show that gives you punishment, and you die anyway. Better a normal fight that doesn't have silly timed gimmicks like a Latreon, but still, it's like, why? Like I said, I feared they were going to do that. They were like, oh, you wanted the game to be hard, huh? Well, here's all the nukes we can slap into the game. And I'm like, no, that's not what I wanted. Well, I'm done. I gave it as many chances as I could, but I simply just could not do it, and now I'm hungry. So I'm gonna go at it on my own time, and then if and when I finally do beat him, I will upload the clip, the footage separately, and then add it to the playthrough playlist. But beyond that, I've done what I could. So consider this a part 1 of a part 2 I suppose, specifically for Arkveld. And then, of course, there's all the freaking event quests, which honestly, it seems they're based on fights we've already done. So I have no reason to stream them. Like, do I really want to stream repeats of Arch-Tempered, Raydao, Ufduna, New Udra, or Jindahad, despite the quests having a different name with a slightly different reward added to them? No, I don't. I don't see any reason to do so. It's just more of the same nonsense. So I'm just gonna call it quits here, and then when I get around to beating Arkveld, I will upload it accordingly. But as far as streaming Monster Hunter Wilds goes, honestly, there really isn't much to stream about anymore. The game has run its course. The only thing left is just the Master Rank expansion, whenever that'll show up. And I highly, highly doubt Capcom will actually fix anything. And you want to know what's funny? You want to know what's really funny? You know how people were having so many... Like, no matter what they did, it wasn't well optimized? Well, it turned out the reason why the game kept giving people so many problems on PCs, even on their high-end ones, is precisely because of how DLC-focused the game is. Apparently, on the PC version, and I don't know if this is true of the console version like I'm playing, apparently Monster Hunter Wilds is pre-programmed to continually scan for DLC, even when there isn't supposed to be any. And so the game is basically running on a higher level of power than necessary, and as a result, it was basically bottlenecking people's systems. So it's no wonder it ran horrible. It's using excess amounts of programming that isn't even to find shit that isn't even there, which further gives more credence to the fact over how rushed and incomplete the game was wheeled out. They knew it was unfinished. They intentionally released it unfinished, and yet they did it anyway. And then you had that Scheissberg happen where they were like, "Oh, we're canceling this PC performance stream for WoWs because we fear bullying." No, shitheads, you deserve to get criticized because you released a broken, unfinished, mediocre entry to a series that you should have known better in regards to how to release. And yet clearly didn't learn your lesson, so it's like, no. Honestly, a lot of people were like, "Oh, Max Dude is correct. You have to be nice about your criticisms." Well, to which I say, well, developers were not listening anyway. They doubled, tripled down on every bad decision in the book since World. If anything, being nice only works to a point until developers just stop listening because they know you're just going to buy their shit anyway. In which case, at what point does one stop being nice and actually start laying it thick into them? It's why I've not been positive when it comes to Team Ninja with Ninja Gaiden, because every time I give them a chance, they find another way to completely disappoint me. So it's like, at what point does one stop having the benefit of the doubt? Because that benefit has since been drained. So, anyway, I'm yapping harder than Smug-Alana at this point, so I'm just going to stop here, and then if I beat Arch Arkveld, I will upload it, but at this point, I'm basically done. I've got chimichurri that needs to be cooked, and go cook it I will, so I'm going to head out. Again, thank you to B-Man5443 for stopping by. I appreciate him trying to lift my spirits as best he could, but in the end it was sadly in vain. So, I guess look forward to a part 2 upload to this fight that is a non-stream video when I beat it. So thank y'all. I'm gonna go now. Hopefully. At this point, I'm just looking forward to the Tech Marine drop from Space Marine 2, and that's basically it. So, see y'all later. Bye. Oy vey.